Okay, so it's the next day. I've not got any tools, but I'm really annoyed and I need to get out and do something. So I've come here, I've got my gloves, and I'm gonna see what I can do just by hand. I think this is where I'm gonna start, just in the greenhouse, just pulling as many nettles out as I can, and then after that, if I get through that, I'm not sure I will. There's a lot. Then I'll start pulling the ivy off of the greenhouse and the chicken bit. We actually got in the chicken bit yesterday. We just kind of kicked the door through because it was rotting, and yeah, I'll show you in there. Okay, so without walking all the way in, this is just past the door. You can see there's a lot of space in there. It's all made out of the same corrugated stuff as the roof, other than this door, which is wood. But there's over there's some recycling bins that have got hay in them. I assume those nest boxes. There's there's a lot of ivy in there that obviously needs to come down. This is where they would have walked up to get out into this little run bit next to the chicken shed. And yeah, there's just some feeders and waterers and stuff in there, and there's a rake and a shovel, so I guess it's a start. Yeah. Yeah, that's how that's looking inside. It's got a lot of ivy and stuff outside and inside. So I've got to work on all that. But at the minute, I'm going to just take my frustrations out on these nettles. It's a new day. I think it's like the 19th of October or something. And I've been down the allotments a few times. I've not been there much. Is that a chicken or a cat? It's a cat. I've not been there too much. But my son started nursery down here finally yesterday. And I came down here and I did a bit yesterday. I need to sit down and film this because I'm already out of breath. Okay, so I finally stopped and just I'm able to stand still for a minute. I'm outside of my plot right now, which looks basically no different because I've not really done anything to it. I've not been able to get down here, but now I'm able to start coming down here more so I can start filming more. But my entrance is still that. I've not done anything to that yet because it's full of wasps and I'm actually really scared. But that's what I'm going to be starting on in a minute. But there's been like a major development update, I guess, on plots. This is my neighbour's gate. I use it to get into mine because I just don't want to go through the bush. But I was here yesterday when my son was in nursery and I saw the people who own this plot next to mine. It's full of really nice stuff, just raised beds, fruit trees, a polytunnel, a gorgeous greenhouse, shed. They've got so much. And it's two elderly people and they actually told me that they're going to be giving it up. And I was talking to them about my plans for what I'm going to do with next door. And they said, why don't I take over this one? Because it'd be easier. It's all done, it'll probably be more suited to me. And I said, unfortunately, the one that I already have, it's got the chicken run on it, they're so expensive. But since they're giving it up anyway, what I've actually done, I've already signed the tenancy. Along with mine, I've also just took on this one. So now I just have a lot of space, like from that white structure here to this path here. I've got like two plots put together and they just go so far back. Yeah, so that's that. But basically, I've managed to get into the shed at the back of the plot. I've filled my compost bin up with weeds and nettles and brambles, because that's what I've been pulling out. That doesn't really look much different. Something I did do actually though is, I don't know if you can see in there, I managed to get a lot of the ivy out that was just going along this wall. Other than that though, I've not done too much in there either. What I have been working on is I've finally got into this shed. Finally. And there's actually quite a few tools in this shed. So I noticed half of this big massive bush is gone. I assumed the door was over that side and I wasn't going to be able to get into it for a while, but no, the door was here. So that's good. I'll give you a quick look inside of how it's looking at the minute. I've not done anything to the inside yet, except from take a few tools out that I've been using to carry on chopping it down. Okay, so this is the door covered in ivy and stuff. There's big thick bramble canes actually coming through the wall, if you can see under there, if it'll focus. Oh my gosh, it's so dark in here. They've got these massive cupboards full of absolutely nothing. This really, really high desk. I don't know why it's actually this high, but it's like, it's just really high. It's like up to my chest. And yet there's all ivy coming through it. They've got loads of tools here. They've got tools on the desk. And yeah, these are the tools that I've been using to chop things down, and spade and stuff. So, but it goes quite far back. Like, you can, it's definitely a good shed. And this is like the window, it's wired, and then they've got this plastic stuff on the outside. And what I'm actually going to do, I think, is like unscrew this plastic stuff on here and maybe attach hinges to the top so it can be open and closed for when I'm in there. And then like closed in winter when it's really cold and stuff, but it definitely needs more light in there and some more air. Yeah. It's started to rain. I don't know if you can see it. I'm not happy. I've literally just got here, showed you the shed, and now it's raining. I'm going to carry on working in this though. I need to get that entrance done. The entrance is the same bush that was on the shed, so I know how to deal with it now, luckily. So I'm just going to start doing that, because yeah, I don't want the wasps around the entrance anymore. They scare me. Okay, so this is before. This is what I'm tackling right now. Yeah. I don't know if you can see up at the top all things flying around and over here and stuff. The bush is literally full of just wasps. I think there must be a nest in there or something. Like they're actually everywhere. One of them just landed on my nose. It didn't do anything, but it scared me. But I just need to get this down because I need to get them away, because I do not like them being here. Because there's bushes over there as well, the same bushes as these. So they can go away to that one, because I don't want them in my bush. Okay, so I started doing it, but then I decided that I needed my rake, because I'm just gonna, it's the ivy, I just need to hit it and just drag so much of it out. So I need to go find my rake up there. And I was thinking while I was walking up there that I wanted to do a little tour of this plot as well, since, you know, it's mine anyway now. And I've shown you the other bit. Not that there's much there. So I'm gonna show you this one. Okay, so that's the gate. Obviously you walk in, there's a little bit here. I guess I can just throw stuff in there that I need to take to the dump or something until I can take it. There's raised beds literally everywhere, and then there's so many more past here. But there's trees here. I don't know what this tree is. Someone told me what it was yesterday, but I don't remember. This apparently is a pear tree. So they said they have a plum tree as well. So there's another tree there. I'm not sure what that is. So it's either that tree there, or the tree there behind this. That's the plum tree. So yeah, this is a pear tree. This is very obviously an apple tree. I'm not sure which apples. And a lot of them just have like a lot of damage. She gave me a bag of apples yesterday, and a lot of them just had bug holes in it, like this one, where they've obviously like dug in, and like this one, like most of them have got like bug damage on them. So I think once it's like properly mine and she's done getting all the rest of her stuff from it, like things she wants to harvest, I'm going to just take all of these apples off. Oh, it's really starting to rain now. Take all of these apples off, and then when I see new ones growing, or like some of the little ones that haven't got much damage on them, I'm going to put nets around them just to keep things off of them. I think this is just a weed, this just needs to come up. But yeah, just raised beds. There's like a pea structure or something here. You can grow things up it. Strawberry beds there. This one is netted. I'm not sure if you can see that. It's absolutely shocking it down. Yeah, this one's netted. More raised beds, everything. Actually, I don't think them ones are mine. This side of the path is mine. But yeah, more raised beds with nets and stuff. It's got loads of borage growing there. Hold on, I need to wipe my screen, it's soaked. Yeah, the borage there. And again, just full of raised beds this entire way down. They've got some carpet between each of them, I think it said the weeds don't grow up. This will all be coming up. I don't like that at all. And I'll just place weed membrane down with wood chip over it to just make the paths a bit more defined. More raised beds. There's room for one here, so I might put another one here or something. And here. Or, I don't know. They've got little pumpkins growing in there. That's so cute. See if I can zoom in. Little pumpkin. There, amongst them flowers, is a bramble bush, which will be coming out because they are the worst things in the absolute world. And then here, growing up this, is a raspberry bush, which will be staying because this is not horrible. Greenhouse, very good. You can see all the condensation in it. Oh my gosh. But they've got a gutter in, and it's actually come away. Let me just move that to there. There we go. It's dripping in again now. Okay. Because it was just running down there. Yeah, to collect rainwater, because there's nothing better for your plants than rainwater. So, a little tap there to like fill up the watering can. But yeah, they've got the greenhouse here, which is great. They've not really got much going on inside there at the minute. I think it's just all these plants are just like weeds in there. On the other side of the greenhouse, though, is this big netted structure, which is so good that it's netted because you do not want the birds in here. These are, you can see down there, blueberry bushes. I don't think all of them are, because this red one looks quite different from all the others. I'm not sure how you get in here. I think you get in through this bit, yeah. I'm just gonna go check that little thing. Oh yeah, more blueberries. Maybe that is a blueberry bush then. Oh yeah, it is. You can see some dried blueberries on it. Okay. And then these, what are these? Well, there's no writing on there, so I don't know what these are. These do actually look completely different from them though. So I'm not actually sure at all what they are. I'll have to ask what they are when I next see her, if I next see her, I'm not sure. If not, then, you know, they'll grow and I'll just have to work out what they are. Just do this up so nothing gets in. Yeah, an entire netted structure for bushes, which is really good because birds would love to eat them. And then here, at the end of the garden, we've got the shed, we've got a massive burning bin, and then compost heaps, which are actually full of compost. It's really good. Some pallets and little bits to use and stuff like that. Another rain catcher, which is actually full, you can see. A shed, they'll obviously take the padlock off when they leave. It's full of tools and stuff. Oh, there's my rake. Well, I'm glad I found that. And then polytunnel. It's got a little bit of leaks because it has just rained. But this is absolutely massive. You could genuinely live in here. Yeah, this polytunnel is huge. And like, I can just stand up in it and it's just so big. That is great. What's this? Oh, that's cool. I didn't even notice this before. It's got like the temperature in it. It's quite cool. I didn't notice that before. It's got a door on it as well. The door's just open at the minute. It doesn't need to be closed. There's nothing in here. But yeah, that's basically the entire plot. So yeah. I didn't, there's stuff here on the other side of the shed. There's just like this corrugated stuff and more pallets, and then there's these doors just full of windows. There's a few of them, and then big like glass panes over there. There's just a lot to use back here. It looks like they've started to make like a little outdoor structure off of the shed, but this has fell down. So I think I'm gonna stand that back up and like put it in the ground to make it more sturdy, and then I'm gonna use these because next door there's some in there, just in this little fenced off bit, but nobody owns this plot. So I think I'm just gonna take these little bits out and I'm gonna put it over to just have a little roofed off outside bit, which will hopefully be really nice. Your normal person watching this video will be like, why is she so excited? There's just absolute shiz everywhere and she's making all of these plans to turn it into something. But realistically, that's what allotment is, and you make do with what you've got. People don't go out, well, I mean some people go out and buy brand new sheds, but half the people out there who do allotment stuff, they just make one out of any old crap that they can get their hands on, because it's just nice. A lot of people, they don't have the money to like start putting all of the money into an allotment. They buy compost, they buy seeds. Some people don't even afford raised beds, you know, they just dig it in the ground. And some people are not as handy as DIY to make them themselves. It's really therapeutic as well, being able to see all of these things and put it to like a different use, like giving it a new life. And you just look at it and you're like, oh, you know, that used to be just pallets from a delivery or something, and now it's like growing life in it, like plants and stuff, or you're using it as a shed, or you've made a desk or something, and like you've done that yourself. I'm just chatting shit. Like, I understand what I'm saying. I don't think anyone else will. Anyway, that's what I've done so far. I'm just chopping it. This is all ivy, so I'm just gonna get my rake, drag it through to get the leaves off so I can actually see the branches inside. I've just found this really tiny little butterfly in the bush. Oh, my camera's so shit, man. It's so pretty. It's just in there. I don't actually know what it's doing. But, yeah, progress so far. It still looks like shit. But these are fence posts, so it's quite narrow anyway. Where did the butterfly just go? Oh, it's just flapping around in there. I don't know if it's stuck or not. I might try to help it out. It's out now. I don't know if it's like trying to scare me off or something. I don't know. Oh, it just closed. Oh, come on, open. Wait, I can't even see it on my camera anymore. I don't know where it went. What the fuck? There it is. I found it. There. It's all closed. I don't know. It's going to bed, I guess. My hand is actually shaking because I'm so tired. But yeah, them two things there are posts, so I can't pull them out or chop them down or anything. I think it's like wooden post or something, and there's like a metal thing there. So it's quite narrow, but I mean, you can see I'm getting through it. When you walk through here, you can see all the trees on the ground and stuff, and you can actually stand in there. And half of this side is gone. This side I've not even touched. It's stomp over here. Yeah. So this has taken me about an hour of work. Yeah, it's taken me about an hour of work, but now I've got to go home because my partner is having a nappy disaster with my son, so I've got to go pick up some baby wipes and help them, which is always fun. Great reason to leave the allotment. I don't know, I'm just chatting shit. My hair's a mess, it needs a wash. Nothing there has changed. But yeah, that's all of the clearing the shed door and then just that entrance has just been done today. Like, this is the second time I've come to the allotment today. I brought my partner around earlier to show him what I was taking on, as well as the one I already had. Oh my god, I'm so tired. So yeah, that's that.